Back at you with another DJ BrewTube beer review. It's time for me to have a beer from one of my very favorite breweries. And if you watch DJs BrewTube, you know I'm down with some DogFish Head craft brewery beer. And I have been drinking this beer that's out of Milton, Delaware, US of A, yay, for a really freaking long time. And what beer do we have from DogFish Head craft brewery today? We have their Beer to Drink Music 2 2017 edition. That's right, this is a blonde ale. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 6.8 ABV and 30 IBUs. Now, they don't tell us anything about the malt and hops and all that, but they do tell us, of course, this is the official beer of National Record Store Day, and they are using some adjuncts in this. Not a surprise for DogFish Head, but they are using what? Kiwi juice and hibiscus flowers. That sounds pretty freaking tasty, and it's in this blonde ale. I wonder how that'll taste, because blonde ales aren't the most exciting thing on the planet, but if you put some adjuncts to them, they can be a really nice base. Now, last year's Beer to Drink Music 2, the 2016 version here, was a triple, and it had a whole shitload of adjuncts in it. This only has 2. So, you know what? Enough flapping my gums. Let's get the top popped on this bad boy, get it in our glass here, and tell you what's up with Beer to Drink Music 2, 2017 edition. Boom. Gigantic hiss off the top. Wow. I can feel the condensation spraying on my hand from that bad boy. Let's get it in the glass. Still smoking while I'm pouring it in. Damn. Oh, it's kind of pinkish almost. Wow. So, we're going to pour this a little bit gingerly because we don't have a whole lot. But the head sounded kind of soap sudsy on this one, so it might dissipate quickly. So let's see what's up with the appearance. It is a clear, sort of pinkish amber color. Maybe like ruby amber, you would call it. Tons and tons of active bubbles coming up from the top. We got a crisp white head that's soap sudsy at the top and fairly tight around the sides. It's about 1.5 fingers or 1.25 fingers. When I swirl it, well, we're getting a little tiny bit of alcohol. Like, you know, we're almost at 7%, so that doesn't surprise me too much. I'm not sure that we'll get glass lacing, but you know what? It looks pretty freaking tasty. But if it doesn't smell good too, what good is it? So let's see what's up with the aroma. Nice citrus. Wow, it smells bright and tropical. Citrus. Almost a strawberry-like flavor. Or flavor. Aroma. Maybe it'll have a flavor when I drink it. I need some beer today. You can tell by that. But anyways. There's a fruity aroma and almost like a cranberry smell. If I didn't know it was kiwi or hibiscus, I wouldn't be able to call those fruits out. But hibiscus, if you ever go to Mexico and you have Jamaica, which is like it's a hibiscus flower tea that they put a little bit of sugar in to make sweet. It has a cranberry juice-like flavor, and this is sort of a cranberry and like tropical citrus kind of aroma. Not a hint of alcohol, a bit of grainy, like sweet bready malt, a little bit of honeysuckle, and a slight bit of tart aroma. Smells pretty freaking tasty. Head's died down now. Time to dive in. Cheers! That is a tasty blonde ale. Oh, you know what I forgot? Since this is a DogFish Head beer, I guess I'm going loco! Let's keep drinking. Better late than never, right? Let's see. Right up at the front, you get hit with like some bready malt. After that, there's a good amount of bitterness to balance out the sweetness. Almost a tartness. I assume that's coming from the kiwi and maybe the hibiscus as well, because if you don't sweeten, like when you make Jamaica, if you don't sweeten that, it's got a tart taste to it. And I think that's where that's coming from, is the hibiscus flower combined with the kiwi that has a slight bit of tart bite to it, though it does have a good amount of sweetness. It's pretty well balanced. It's crisp, refreshing. It has a quite dry finish to it. I suspect the dry finish, if they used a good amount of kiwi juice in it, whenever you ferment a fruit juice, it usually finishes out total, you get a drier finish to it. The 6.8% is completely hidden. No warming in the chest, no alcohol taste, none of that. We're getting a good bit of glass lacing. This is a really tasty, what I would kind of, pigeonhole into the category of sort of summer crusher. If you're sitting out on the deck and it's hot, or it's a nice spring day and it's hot, and you got a sixer of this, you could pound these pretty quick. But at 6.8%, if you're not careful, you might get the little knockout punch if you're not into higher gravity beers. But just the same, quite tasty. Not super, like, gigantic flavor to it. I think my beer memory tells me I may have preferred the triple, a little bit more, but I like bigger beers. But for what this is, it's very well composed. I guess it would be kind of like a fruit and veg sort of category of a beer besides a blonde ale, because there's the fruit juice addition to it. But this is kind of along the lines of what DogFish Head does with their sort of like beer, wine kind of ciderish sort of hybrids that they've been making since really they started. So, what do we grade a beer like this? This beer is just out, I think, let me see on the side of the bottle here. Oh, let me see, where's the date? Judging by the date, this beer has been in the bottle for 2.5 weeks. So, pretty damn fresh. At time of recording, because of that, Rate Beer has no grade, and I don't remember seeing a review there. And Beer Advocate has no grade, and maybe had like one review. And Untappd gives this 3.74 caps, since they're the first to have a grade all the time, always it seems, these days. So, I guess for Untappd, that would be like into the A- to B+ range. Let me take another taste of this, and we'll grade it. I think I'm going to go highest on my, I'm wavering between a B+ and an A-. I'm going to grade it like two ways here. On a day like today, which is like a fall sort of like day or early spring kind of day temperature-wise, I'm going to give it a B+ at 89, but a real high B+. On a hot day, I would probably give this an A-, like a 91, 92, because it's really a thirst-quenching kind of beer. And you know what? I'm a believer that beers can be situational too. There's ones that have just awesome flavor, and whenever you drink them, wow. But this one, I think, in a proper setting with a meal, would be an A- level. So, have you had DogFish Head Craft Brewery's Beer to Drink Music 2 2017 edition? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like to go and the back and forth. I also like it when you, kind of think globally and drink locally, like I'm doing today, because I'm getting it done, because that supports the craft beer movement. As you can see, I do my job. Are you doing your job as well? Also, it's really cool when you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. And what do you got to do besides that? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Smash that like button, because that, along with probably 1 or 2 bottles of DogFish Head Craft Brewery's Beer to Drink Music 2 2017 edition, put my happy face on. Since the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a big ass, gotta take a breath there, bunch of beer drinking love for you, and you know what's coming by now. You're ready. A big local drinking t-shirt!